You asked for it, we filmed it. Welcome to this tiny little Tasty Classics breakdown video of me trying to fix these windows on this Austin. The windows are all knackered. As you can see here, they've got a lot of very light scratches to them, but the big issue is this weird etching that plant life has done to it or something. You can't feel it, you can't clean it, you can't clay bar it, which a lot of you did suggest. You can't polish it with auto glim. Again, all these types of things which I went to straight away. Even getting a razor blade, I couldn't razor blade it off. It's properly etched into the glass. So I needed to try some different products, and I put a little post out on Facebook and Instagram and all that type of thing saying, any suggestions? Is there anything that you could recommend? And loads of you commented. And I went shopping and I got all of these wonderful items based purely on your recommendations. And I'm hoping they're going to be able to sort this glass out. We have steel wool, which I can't wait to rub on my glass. That sounds like it's going to end in tears, doesn't it? I've got these sheets of very, very, very fine grade wet and dry sandpaper. Probably going to do the same thing as the wire wool. I've got Brasso. It's made of glass, not brass, but a lot of you said Brasso. Cerium oxide. Now I think this is a very similar thing to one of the other products here, but this is just cerium oxide. Glass scratch remover. That one's going to be quite interesting. Household name, Viacal. Limescale remover, because a lot of people have said this is Limescale, so we're going to try and remove it with Limescale remover. We have rubbing alcohol. If this doesn't work, we'll drink it. Calcium, lime and rust stain remover. I kind of think we might do well with this one. I don't know. Is this one of my favourites so far? Potentially. We've got high pressure TFR, traffic film remover. This big thing here, it's corrosive. Maybe that's what we need. We have, this one got a lot of suggestions considering I've never heard of it. This is Jeweler's Rouge powder. Jeweler's Rouge? Crazy. We have Barkeeper's Friend, multi-surface cleaner and stain remover. Stain remover was a big part of that. And then acetone. Ta-da! Let's apply them to this vehicle. I'm putting some rubber gloves on because some of these things, I don't know, they seem like they're going to eat away at my skin. You pick the first one and then I'll go next. And what we're going to do is we're going to rate all of these products on how effective they are about removing little scratches on the glass and the main sort of Limescale, if it is Limescale, this dirt, whatever it is, all that kind of thing. And I just want to reiterate as well, because I know there is going to be so many people in the comments suggesting these things. We tried all the obvious stuff, clay bar, razor blade, all this kind of thing. That didn't work. We're going for the chemicals now. Brasso, nice. Right, well, a lot of these will have second lives here as well. Once we've used them here, we'll be able to use them for various other applications in the workshop, which would be quite handy because it's quite a lot of money's worth of stuff here, believe it or not. Such a lovely colour. I've used a lot of these products before and they do have instructions on the back. It says, do not swallow, test on an inconspicuous, it says, this is an inconspicuous area, isn't it? This is right in the middle of the windscreen. And yeah, it just said, just sort of do this really. One of the weird things that this coating on the windscreen does as well, and all over the other glass, is it looks like, oh wow, it's fixed it. And then when you buff it off, it's just straight back. It's right there. Buff it off with the clean side. And as you can see there, Brasso has done absolutely nothing to clean this glass. I mean, it's a little bit cleaner, but all these bits, yeah, they're still on there. And it's not on the inside as well, I have checked. The plant life was growing on the outside of the car. There's a few of these that are gonna they take a little bit of time to work rather than just rubbing away like with the Brasso. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to use the Viacal and we're going to apply that with the cloth and sort of leave it wet, and then I'm going to keep trying, as I'm doing other things, keep sort of going back and dabbing it, and we'll see if it does remove anything. But I do have to leave that on, and it's going to be very boring if we all just stand there and watch it. So let's put a bit of that on now. I'm going to do this little section here of this window. Now, I doubt this is going to remove any scratches, but it might remove all this pesky whatever it is. Now, this is like a little bit of a gel type thing. I mean, it's a liquid, but it's not, it should stay on there for a little bit, I think. And I've got high hopes for this. I've used Viacal in my shower at home. Right, I'm just going to leave that wet for a second while we read these instructions. I've got a Chinese takeaway dish here with some soapy water in it, because what I don't want to do is get into a situation where the product has sort of covered it up. Does that make sense? So we're going to clean it off afterwards with this hot soapy water, and we will then be able to see if it's actually removed it or if it's just covered it up. I don't know how well you can see that on camera, but that's done bugger all. After 3 minutes of waiting, the Viacal has just, it's not removed anything. It's very clean, I can feel it's very clean, but it has not done anything to remove that sort of etching. Sad. Next product, rubbing alcohol. It's going to be a similar sort of situation, isn't it? It's going to do bugger all, but we're going to test it anyway, because you guys told me to. People do drink this, 99.9% volume. Oh, stinging my eyes. But people do drink that. Usually the people that drink it live in cardboard boxes. We'll cut that out. So I'm trying to apply it like that. It's not as easy. It's hard being a scientist. I'm going to just keep rubbing it until I see something happening. Again, it feels like it's cleaning it, and it dries quite quickly, this as well. It's really good for getting all the crap off the like black stuff though. Just noticed by accident. Right, this is the last lot I'm putting on now. I've used a fair old bit of it, but it's not great. It's just, yeah, not sort of really doing anything, and I've used a fair old thimble of it. A swig. I've used a swig of it and it's not working. As you can see here, rubbing alcohol, it's just no good. And I'm going to go straight into, good God, into this acetone. Might need a new cloth actually. Straight into this acetone, which smells different, but I think it's not too different from rubbing alcohol. But this is, can you drink this, I wonder? Oh no, you definitely can't drink it. I think they use this for getting like, women use it for getting nail polish off, and some men use it for getting nail polish off. Definitely getting cancelled at some point, aren't they? Use exactly the same space as the rubbing alcohol because it did absolutely nothing, and the camera's already set up pointing at it. Bloody hell, it dries uber fast, just disappears immediately. God, the smell of the stuff. That is some real stuff. But yeah, as you can see, it is having absolutely zero effect, and it just evaporates almost immediately, and it is not cleaning the glass. No good. This is TFR, traffic film remover, and it's just like a very strong sort of corrosive, acidy sort of stuff. It's used by car cleany people to clean their cars. Let's clean off this TFR and see what's underneath it. Has it fixed the glass? Probably not. I just get the feeling right now that it's going to be the more abrasive stuff that fixes this problem, not chemicals. Joe, give that a score out of 10.
0.
It's a 0 for effectiveness. It's the same as all the other chemicals. They're just, you need, I think this is going to be a bit more of an abrasive job. What's up next? Well, it's this ZEP Pro Quality Calcium Lime Rust Stain Remover Concentrate. This bit of the windscreen, we're trying it again. This is the last liquidy based product. We've got powder, 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 and then more scrapey. So let's see where we go, but my confidence is tumbling as this project goes on. Again, this just looks like the Viacal. Doesn't look any different really. Doesn't even smell like bad or anything. Contains phosphoric acid, alcohols, C911. What's C911? Ethoxylated? Crazy. Although I am starting to smell colours. This one smells like brown. Right, I've left that for 60 seconds. Now let's just wash it off as per the instructions. It's exactly the same as predicted. Shock. Right, let's get on to the fun stuff. This is like, it's pretty much just paper, this. It's crazy. 10,000 grit paper. This is not going to go well. I'm just going to grind a hole in this. Right, I'm going to pick quite a small patch. I'm just going to do like that there. If it scratches it, it's already in quite bad condition, so it is what it is. But let's just go straight. Or should we try and build up to it maybe? What have we got here? 7,000. Let's try a little bit of 7,000 first. And we'll see what happens. Good luck, everyone. Now, I didn't give that like tons of time, but I did do that for quite a while, considering it was such a small area. And there's a lot of window to do on this car. It's not done anything. It's not done anything at all. I mean, yeah, I think it's just put some extra scratches in the glass. But it has done nothing to... Scratches I don't mind. All cars have got scratches in windows. It is this Limescale-y thing. Is this one solid piece of glass, or is there a layer in between it? I'm sure it's just one solid pane of glass. I don't think it's like got anything else in it, but I don't know. Yeah, I really thought that sandpaper was going to do something. I thought that was going to be our first one that gave us a result, but nada. Okay, what's next? This is Cerium oxide glass scratch remover. It actually says glass scratch remover. And it's white in colour. The consistency of a well-known party drug. Hey Google, how do you apply cerium oxide glass scratch remover? Put it into a liquid on a pad, and it says if you can use a machine. Thankfully, we have one right here. So let's make a little paste. Ready-made paste, look. apart from making a bit of a mess, let's see if it's had any effect. I'm really just trying to see if there's any sort of difference anywhere. And I'm using the light on the ceiling to try and like show me a reduction in anything. And I mean, to be fair, there is a slight removal of scratches, but there is still a lot of scratches there. It's not removed all of the scratches, but it has definitely removed some. Our problem though, it's not made any difference. This is Jeweler's Rouge, which I think is going to be a similar story to this Cerium oxide. I'm not sure how to apply it. It's only made for like jewellery and stuff like that, but I'm just going to give it a go, as the little paste suggested, just down here. It's red. That's weird, isn't it? So I've just buffed that off after spending quite a while really getting stuck into it, and I just can't say it's done anything. Can you? No. It's not, has it? It's just, yeah, unfortunately, just hasn't done anything. It's not even really removed any scratches. The scratches are still there. I mean, you could potentially remove them if you spent another hour just buffing the same bit. You might have a better chance, but I did spend a good few minutes then, and it's just not made any difference at all. This could be a problem. I was really hoping we'd have some sort of results by now, because the thing is I do need to get this glass clear. I really do. And yeah, it's just not working. Is this glass knackered? Are we going to have to put a new windscreen and a new rear window in this car? Thankfully, the side windows are not too bad, but it's an expense I wasn't expecting. I'm just attacking this with the wire wool now. This is the second to last thing we've got, and I'm really trying my best to see if I can get a result. And it's just not even touching the sides. There is absolutely zero difference. And I'm putting loads of pressure on that. I'm even just trying it from inside now, just to see if I'm missing anything. Because we've just given it a Google, and it does say single pane glass, which means, well, it means it's not got anything sandwiched in between it. But it's just doing absolutely nada. This is a problem. This is a problem. I don't know what to do. We've got one last thing to test. This is Barkeeper's Friend's multi-surface cleaner. It cleans stains caused by tea, coffee, fruit juice, felt tip, etc. China and glassware, but I don't know. It's just, I think it's not going to be any different to this other one. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try the machine polisher on it, and we're using a generous application. I mean, it's not every day you come, it's not every day you sort of end up with a car that's been sat for 43 years with foliage all over it. It is a very unusual case, so it doesn't surprise me that there isn't a sort of on-the-shelf product that you could buy. But again, it's just done absolutely nothing for our cause. Let's pour a big bowl of everything together. I've got my 13mm mixing spanner, and I've got my Petri dish, which I had chicken chow mein in last night. Let's make a mix. Let's start with some green. Goggles? I'm not going swimming. So we'll have about that much of each product. That's what I'm thinking. That was quite a scientific amount. Next up, we're going to put Zep in. Nothing's exploded yet. Okay. Viacal. Let's try some of that. Oh, that's nice stuff, that. Let's put the Brasso in now, I think. This is what's going to give it its real flavour. Oh, looks like Bailey's. That is some flavour coming off that, I'm telling you. Wowee. Oh, I don't know, what's phosphorus?
You don't want to gash yourself.
I've stopped smoking, I'll be fine. Right, this is rubbing alcohol. Drink this, it's fine. Put maybe a little bit too much of that in. That's force of habit, that. Right, and then we'll go for acetone. Now this is, I'll put this in last because that's the one I'm really worried about putting in. Okay, now cerium oxide should be safe, shouldn't it? It's congealing a touch. Yeah, lovely. Whew. Jeweler's rouge. Just 1 tablespoon of Jeweler's rouge. And then a teaspoon of this. This is Barkeeper's Friend. And then I thought, just for sort of, you know, to add some fibre into the mix, let's just tear up a bit of this. I think that fall that I had the other day has gone to my head. I might actually be losing my mind. Okay, and then a little bit of sandpaper as well, because I said we're going to mix it all together, didn't I? So a bit of paper in there. Got any matches? No. It's probably a good thing, isn't it? And the last thing I'm going to put in is this acetone. I mean, nothing's gone bang. Let's give it a little mix. Seems fine. Shall I taste it? Okay, I mean, it's a lovely colour. That is a real cool smell. I really like it. But yeah, nothing's exploded and I've not died. Despite what everyone's saying in the comments, no doubt. Look how clean that spanner is, though. Good God. I might just drop all my old tools in this and give them a clean. Okay, so we've got a bit of everything. Let's get a bit of that wire wool on there as well. Oh, God, it smells amazing. Now, if this doesn't work, I don't know what will, you know. Imagine that had actually worked then. That would have been amazing. But yeah, it has not worked. This is a problem. This is going to cost me an absolute fortune, I can tell. I am looking at a new windscreen and a new rear window for this car now. Really want to set fire to that, but because I've given up smoking, one of the things I did is I removed all the lighters from this place, and I probably shouldn't set fire to that anyway. But there we have it. Nothing has worked, so I'm going to scrap the whole giving it scores and stuff because there is just no difference. Absolutely zero difference. The only difference there was the sandpaper. So, unfortunately, yeah, that was a big waste of money. But I'll use all those products on something else, surely. And I'll take that rubbing alcohol home tonight and myself a little tipple. But yeah, nothing has worked there. So thank you very much for watching. If you can think of anything that we haven't tried, please let us know, because right now I'm pretty confident that I'm in this for a rear windscreen and a front windscreen, which is going to be difficult to find. It's going to be expensive. I'm going to have to pay someone to come out and fit it, and I'm going to have to get all that. I'm going to have to get new rubbers. It's going to be expensive. So there's a website address floating around somewhere. If you want to go on there and pick up some amazing merchandise, I'll sell you a little bottle of that if you want. No, I won't. I'm joking. That's probably illegal. But buy some, you know, Austin Rover Tasty Classics things. I need to open a door. Right. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.